Hi, if you like the video, please remember to subscribe.
Afternoon. I wanted to quickly talk about this book I picked up from the library a couple of weeks ago. The Story of Painting by Sister Wendy Beckett. And you may well think, well, you know, painting, what's that got to do with learning about photography? Well, as part of a sort of photographer's education, I guess, I think it could be useful to look at paintings and learn from the composition styles and how it's developed over the years. And this is a really cool book because she describes styles and techniques and the history behind it in a real simple manner. And it starts off with sort of the Greeks and cave painting, and then goes through sort of Romans, Dark Ages, medieval, Renaissance, pre-Raphaelite, Raphaelite, Impressionists, all the way through to sort of modern abstraction, Picasso, all that sort of thing. And some of it's a bit of a hard read, and you think, oh God, what on earth? What on earth's good about that? But there's a number of things that are really cool that I like. Especially the portrait stuff. It's really good to read her analysis of the paintings and what the different bits mean, and the language behind the painting, and the sort of hidden meaning that the painters would build into their paintings. And you can also see things like, you know, rules of thirds and the golden meridian, I think it's called, in the way that paintings laid things out in their subjects. So that's really helpful. And then as you get onto sort of the later paintings, people like Constable and Turner, excuse me, you then start to get into sort of landscape stuff as well. You know, stuff like this that really give you an idea of how you could possibly lay out your landscape photos and the different subjects. Really cool. How different painters told stories with their paintings as well. Some quite literal, as in this painting of the Oath of the Horatii, through to quite abstract stories as well. A bit of Turner there. You can imagine how you could take a sort of a technique such as this, where, you know, the picture's almost really overexposed and misty, and apply that to your photography. And then you have stuff like that's Whistler. You know, Van Gogh. This stylized type of painting, and you could start to think about how, you know, with Photoshop you could recreate that sort of idea to make your photograph sort of that little bit more abstract. The idea of the Mondrian sort of shapes, and then you get into the sort of real modern stuff with total abstraction. But you know, you can apply that as in your photography by really zooming in and just looking at the subjects of things as well. I hadn't really looked at painting very much, to be honest, but you know, as I've gone through the book and read about it, it's definitely spurred my interest, and I've been able to pick out, you know, images that really speak to me and are really thought-provoking, and really start you thinking about how you can make your photography behave like that. I mean, this is a classic one, Manet with the bathers, and although you can look at it and say, well, the perspective's wrong in part of it, you know, the way that some of the subjects are looking at the viewer, and obviously the subject of the painting, I really find things like that really striking. So, The Story of Painting by Sister Wendy Beckett. Get down to your local library or car boot sale, get it second hand. Definitely worth a read. A good reference book to have on your bookshelf as well, and it will help you learn more about painting, and therefore help you improve your photography as well. Thanks for watching.